if you're a candidate or you have someone that want to write this year 2025 mathematics for Waec, your attention is needed here. Today I'm going to talk about some likely topic that Waec normally sets. It's not even likely, that is confirmed, that Waec normally sets under the topic that you must go now and study at home, so that such topic, when you see it, it will sound as bonus for you. That is what I will say. But I will have to analyze it and I may not be able to take everything, but I will take like almost 50% of the topic in summary. But look at this topic, look at this. So now you need to go to simplification. I tried from 1999 up to date. Simplification take the highest mark. So I arrange it in according to the strength. So after simplification, then second thing that you go for is evaluation. Then after that one, measuration. Then after that one, statistics. Then after that one, set. Then after that one, construction. Then after that one, probability. Then after that one, longitude and latitude. The strength I arrange it in according to the level of their strength, the order of their strength. Then number 9, we have AP and GP, the quadratic equation and graph. Then surd, then bearing. Binary. Binary is in position 12. Then trigonometry, then cosine and sine graph, variation, polygon, and bearing and distance. So these are outrageous topic that you need to go and research on before that day. Let's solve it one after the other. This is what I come out with. Now, if you can see this one, this is year 1999. So now the question says simplify. This is the question. Then evaluate. You know, I said I will take simplification and evaluation. Look at the simplification and evaluation. That is what. So for the 1999, we have to simplify this one. How do we do this? Solution. So we have 4/25, then minus half raised to power half, then times 2 raised to power 4, then divided by open bracket 15/2, then minus 2. This is for year 1999. So now, in this case, if you remember law indices that say that if we have a raised to power n, so it will give you 1 all over a raised to power n. So meaning that to remove this negative, you have to put 1. So automatically we have 1 for this one. We have 1/4, then all over 25, then half. So you have removing, when you follow this particular law, we have removed this one by putting 1. Then, which means this one is inverse. Now for this one, we have 2 times 4 raised to power 2 raised to power 4, then divided. Then this one division, if power 4 put division, then this one will do the same thing. It's also applicable to this law. So you now say open bracket, you now say 1 all over open bracket 15/2, then raised to power 2. So you have removed it. So you have removed the minus. Now it's as good as saying that this one is inverse. So take this one up. You now have 25/4. So this is inverse of it. So raised to power half. Then times 2 raised to power 4. Then this one, you take it inverse of this, divided by 2/15 squared. So now, in this case, if you look at this one critically, this one is, it means 25/4. This one is squared. So you now have the square root of this, then times 2 raised to power 4, then times this one will now be, okay, divided by 4/15 times 15. I think 2225. So we have 15. So 225. So this one will be 225. Now from here, we can, what is square root of 25? It's 5. What is square root of 4? 2. Then times 2 raised to power 4. Then this one will turn to multiplication times 225/4. Now, what are we going to do now? Now this one will be, let's break it down to 5 raised to power 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 to simplify further. Then this one will be 225/2 times 2. We break this one. So these two cancel these two. These two cancel these two. these two cancel these two. So finally, we now say 2 times 2, 10. So it now be equal to this 5 times 2 give you 10 times 225. So we now have 2250. So the answer is 2250 for this particular question when you simplify. So now let's move to the next one. So you can replay this because we don't want to waste any time, or you pause the video by after downloading. Now let's move to this one. You have to evaluate this. So let me start from this. You have to evaluate this one, the available space. So now solution for this, you have to evaluate this one. So we also use log in this law of logarithm here. So we have log 5 then over 3 then 5 for this. And this one, according to law that says that if we have log n a, let's say b, then it can be written as log b raised to power n, b raised to power n. So apply the same thing here. This one will be plus log. This is also 5. So we have, then this one will be open bracket 5 over 2 raised to power this 3 based on this law. So this one will be minus log base 5 then 81 over 8. So this law will look like that. So now let's start from this one. Let's continue our calculation from here. So from here, you also remember the law that states that log a plus log b will give us log a times b, and another law that says log a minus log b will give us log a, then will give us log a, okay, divided. So this one is what? Log a divided, let me put it like that, log bracket a divided by b. So this one is multiplication, then minus me division. So then when we look at this one physically, we can say log open bracket here, this is multiplication sign. So this one will now be equal to 3 over 5 times open bracket 5 over 2 squared. So this one is division all over 81 over 8. So it will look like this, because addition is multiplication, then subtraction is division. So you just divide this with this one. So now based on log 5, base is 5. So now this one will be what? This one will be 3 over 5 times 25 over 4. You square this one. Square of 5 is 25, then square of 2 is 4. So all over 81 over 8. So the log is inside. So log, okay, let me try to put it like this. So equal to log base 5 here to see it. So now what you do here is this. This 5 will cancel this 5. So we now have log open bracket 3 times 5. This one will be 5 over 4, then all over 81 over 8. So it will look like this. 5 base 5. So this one will now be log 5, then open bracket, this one times is 15 over 4. So you now cross multiply, then times 8 over 81. So it will now look like this. Now the next thing, 4 year 1, 4 year we have 2, then 3 year 5, then 3 year we have 3 in 8 we have 2. So remainder 2 in 21 7. In 21 7. So this one times this we have equal to log base 5 open bracket 10 over 27. So is there anything common? I think definitely no. So that the evaluation of all this will give us, therefore it will give us log base 5 then 10 over 27. So here is the answer for this particular question. So you can download it and watch over. So now let's move to another question. I think that is all for 2000 I mean 1999, sorry. So for 1999. So now, let me try to clean this one and move forward. So now, we have to simplify this one. So back to 2000, year 2020. I mean, 2000, year 2000. We have to simplify this one. So now, if you look at this one physically, we say solution for this, we have square root of one whole number 9/81. Now, this is what? This is a mixed fraction. You take it to the improper fraction. So it will now give us this. So 81 times 1 will give you 81 plus 900. It will give you 100 all over 81. And the question says that you express this your answer in form of A over B. Now it will now give you what is square root of what? The square root of 10. I mean square root of 100 is 10. What is the square root of 81? Will give you 9. So therefore, in form of A over B, the answer is 10 divided by 9. So here is the answer for this simplification. So now I hope you grab this one. So you can download it, as always emphasize on this. Let's move to the next one of 2000 and of this particular one 2000 and okay, evaluate and express your answer in form of so in standard form. Yes, your answer in standard form. Okay, evaluate and express your answer in standard form. Sorry, I want to jump into this. So now, how do we solve this one? You need to apply some concept here. So this one is 4.56 times 3.6 all over 0.2. Now, if you look at this one, if you multiply this one by 100, we have 4.56. So times then times 3, we have 30, which is 36 times 10 raised to power 1. Now, automatically, we can also say this one 1, 2, which means we have 1 to 100 as well. 12 times 10 raised to power 0. That is what I can do here. If you look at this critically, if you say, because we multiply both sides, so this one we multiply by 100, 10, 36, then this one still remains 10. You have not done any damage. We multiply this one by 10 as well, we get 12. But any number raised to power 0, raised to power 0 is 1. Now automatically, if you look at this one, I want to achieve something so that this 12 can cancel 36. So 12 here, 1. 12 in 36 will give us what? 3. So it will now give us what? 4.56 times 10 raised to power. Okay, this one will be 3. 3 times 10 raised to power 1. So now all over 10 raised to power 0. So this one will now give us 4.56 times 3 times 10 raised to power 1 minus 0. Take it to the other side according to law of indices. Multiply this 3 by this. We have 3 times 6 give you 18, remainder 1. 3 times 5, 15. Write 5. So write plus 1, you get what? 6. So point, then remainder 1. 3 times 13, 3 times 12 will give you 12 plus 1, 13. So we now have times 10 raised to power 1 minus 0. So this will give you raised to power 1. Now take this one to standard form by transferring. This will give you 0.1 here. So this one will now be 1.3 times 1.368. Then times 10 raised to power 1. Then times 10 raised to power 1. So it will now give you 1.368. See, this one is the same base. 10, 10. They are in the same base. It can be what? Times 10 raised to power 1 plus 1, which can give you 1.368 times 10 raised to power 2. So here is the answer for this particular question. So according to the law of Newton, they are in the same base. You can add 1 plus 1 to give you 2. So now let's move to another question. So under the, so we are done with the 2000. So let's move to 2001. Also, it's still under evaluation and simplification. So we have, they say, given that log 2 equal to 0.010 and log 3 equal to 0.4771. So we have to calculate the what? Log 54 base 10, and we have to calculate what? Log 0.24 base 10. Now, in this case, you have to use your logical thinking solution for this. So the question says that log 2 is equal to 0.3010 and what? And this particular one, log the same 3, log 3 is equal to 0.4771. Now we have to calculate this one. Then log 10 can be given as, log 54 can be given as log 10 open bracket 27 times 2. If you look at it very well, so 27 times 2 is the same thing as log 54. So it's very simple. We just say that log 27 then plus log 2. Log 2 we have separated, and we are giving log 2 to be this. Log 2 is the same thing, but we are not giving log 27. What we are going to do here is to say log 3 raised to power 3 raised to power 3, then plus log 2. We can do it like this. Now in this case, and in the law that I feel that if we have log b raised to power n is the same thing as n log b, it can be written like this, as this one. It can be written as this one. Now automatically this one can be written as 3 log 3 plus log 2. Just insert it. So we have 3 bracket, then log 3 is given as this. So just say 0.4771, then plus log 2 is given as this one. So it will give you 0.3010. Now what you do? 3 times 1 we have 3. 3 times 7 we have 3 times 7 will give us 21. We have 1 remainder 2. 3 times 7 will give us 21 plus 2. We have 23. We have 3 remainder 2. Then 3 times 4 will give us 12. We give us 12. Then 12 plus 2 is 14. No, so that is 22. So 3 times this will give us 12. So 12 plus 2 will give you 12 plus 2, 14. So we have 4 remainder 1 point. Then 3 times 0 plus 1. So it will give us this one. Then we now say plus 0.3001. So add it together. We have 1.4313. Then 0.3010. So add it. 3, 2, 3, 7. Then 0.1. So therefore, for log 54 base 10, we have 1.7323. Here is the answer for this particular one. Now let's solve that another one, so you can download because I cannot wait for you like that. So you can download it too. So let me solve for the second one, the last one, which is number B, is given as log 0.24 base 10. So what you do here is this. How can we think of this? We can also say log base 10. Okay, base 10, then open bracket and 0.24. So divided by 100. It can be divided by 100. Okay, sorry. Is what is 24. Let's say 24. It can be written like this because 100 divided by this. So now we are given 2 and what? 2 and this. So we can say 8 times 3. 8 times 3 will give us 24. So it can also be log open bracket 8 times 3 will give us 24 all over 100. Now what we now do is this. We now use the word log, the log that said log a b raised to power n is equal to n log. Okay, before I use that one, it will now be log a plus log b for this, then minus log c. Let us assume, because this is multiplication mean addition, division mean subtraction. So it will now give us log, open bracket, log what? It now give us log 8, then plus log 3, then minus log 100. Minus 1 log. So it will now look like this. That is how it will now look like. So now the next thing we are going to do here is this. Now, since there is no log 8 here, we only have log 3 and there is no log 100. So what we do is this. We just say log, which is 2 raised to power 3, then plus log 3 base 10, then minus log 10 raised to power 2. So 10 raised to power 2 is 300. So it can also be written as 3 log 2 base 10, then plus log 3 base 10, then minus 2 log base 10 base 10. Now in this case, what we do is this. We are giving log 2, and we are also giving log 3 now. So we can put it direct into the equation. So it will now be equal to 3, open bracket. What is log 2? Log 2 is this, 0.3010, close the bracket. Then plus, what is log 3? Log 3 is this, 0.4771. Then this one is a little bit complicated. Just a 2, then this base will cancel base. Okay, minus. This will be minus. This base, the same base is 1. Now, because the law say that if you have log A base also A, the same base, so this one comes to give you 1. So now, in this case, multiply, open this bracket to open the bracket. And this, so 3 times this will give you 0. 3 times 1 will give you 3. 3 times 0 will give you 0. 3 times 3 will give you 9. Then, which is 0.0, then plus 0.4771 minus 2. So now, from here, add this and this together, give us 1774.0. We have 1, we have 0, we have this plus this. So we have 8, then this plus this, we have 13. We have 3, then 0.1. So which will give us 1.3801 minus 2. So we give us what? So let's assume what we give us is 2.0000. So we have 1.3801. So this will be 10, 1. 10. We have what? 9. This will be 8. And this is 9. This will be what? Also, this will be also 1. This will be 9. This will be 9 as well. This is 0. So this is what? This is 1. So 0.0. So because this one, we call it minus, because to make it more easier, that's why. So this will be minus. So the answer will now be minus 0.06199. So here is the answer for this. This is the final answer for this particular question. So now, for more information, you can still come back to this, because by special grace of God, I will launch another one tomorrow under other topic. So stay tuned and come back for the next topic. So thank you. Yesterday, I posted a video that talked about the course, the topic that you'll be expecting of. Then also I solved question under the evaluation and simplification. So today we are going to deal with AP and GP, the question under it, then and also the mensuration, which I made mention of. Now, if you look at this question is from 2000, year 2000, and this one is year 2007. It's a live question. If you go, you can check the question under 2007 and 2000, year 2000. So now, if you look at this one, let's solve this one. The question says that a cylindrical well of a radius 1 meter is dug out to a depth of 8 meters. Then the first question says that calculate in meter cube the volume of the soil dug out. Then the second one says if the soil is used to raise the level of the rectangular floor of a room 4 meter by 12 meter, calculate correct to the nearest centimeter the thickness of the new layer of the soil. Now, we are giving what? We are giving pi to be 22/7. Now, we all know the formula. So how do we know the volume? Since the volume is from what? Is from what? Cylindrical well. So we are using the formula to calculate the volume of what? Of the cylinder. And the volume to calculate the area, the volume of the cylinder is equal to V equal to pi r square h. This is the volume the formula that we are going to use. Now, if you look at this one, we are given that the radius of the cylindrical well 1 meter, and we are asked the height, because depth, which means the height. This is how the cylinder look like. So we have the radius to be 1 meter, and the height here to be 8 meters. So using this parameter, we have V equal to 22/7 times the radius 1 square times height 8. So we now have V equal to 22/7 times 8. So meaning that 22 times 8, we have 6, then 17 divided by 7. Because this time this will give you 16, give me that one. Then this time this will give you 16 plus 1, 17. So 17 divided by, so we have 176 divided by 7 will give us, so 25.4 14 meter cube, according to following instruction, meter cube. So this is the volume. Now let's look at this. Okay, the question is not asking us this one. So now this is for I. Then for I, for this one, if the soil is used to raise the level of the rectangular floor of a room of 4 meter per 12 meter, calculate correct to the nearest centimeter the thickness of the new layer of the soil. Now what we are going to do here is this. So the soil taken out for the well, they now say, okay, let's use it to build house of what? Of this 4 meter per 12 meter. So you tap. So meaning that we have to use, to get the thickness, we need to use the volume of the what? Of the structure. Then the volume of rectangular, which is what? A cuboid, will be V equal to length times breadth times height. So where height is the thickness. We are looking for the thickness now. So this means that the same volume here you equate to this one. This is the same volume that you equate to this one. So the volume, because the volume of this rectangular will equate to what? The volume of the cuboid. Meaning that volume of cuboid is equal to volume of cylindrical well. So meaning that we have gotten the volume of cylindrical well to be what? To be this. Let's take this one. 176/7 equal to, then the length is for 4. Then the breadth is 12. Then times the height which we are looking for. So we have 176/7, then cross multiply. Then this one times this, we have 48h/1. So this one multiplied by this, and this one multiplied by this, we have, let me clean this please. So we have 48 times 7, we have 336h. When you multiply this by this, then this one times we have equal to 176. So divide both side by 336 to make h the subject of formula. This one will cancel this, so h will now be equal to what? 176 divided by 336. So now what we are going to do is this. We say 176 then divided by 336. So we have 0.5233. H is equal to 0.5233. Now, what you are going to do here in meter, because it is in meter. But remember, they say calculate correct to the nearest centimeter, the thickness of the new layer of the source. So this is in meter. We need to calculate it. We need to take it to nearest meter. Centimeter. So you know that 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So you multiply this by 100. So H will now be equal to 233 times 100. So meaning that, take it back, we have 1, 2. So we have H is equal to what? 52.33 in, because 1 is 10, then 1 making 100. Now, if you look at the question, say calculate to the nearest centimeter. Nearest centimeter will now be approximately to H equal to 52 centimeter. So this is the thickness in centimeter here to the nearest centimeter, because this is not up to 5. So you throw it away, you round it down. So this is the answer for this particular, all the question on under 2000. So let's now move to the second question. Let's solve the second question. Get the second question now. The question says that the third and the 8th time of an arithmetic progression, which is AP, are -9 and 26 respectively. The question now says that A, that is I, common different. You find the word common different. The second one says first time. So in this question, we need to find the first and second different. Now let's design equation for it. So you all know that the last time of n time equal to A plus open bracket n minus 1 then D. That is the general formula. Let's call this equation 1. So now, if you look at this one critically, we say the third time, which means the third time, n will be equal to what? 3 here. So 3 minus 1 will give you 2. 2 times D, which means 2D. So for the first statement, we have A plus 2D equal to what? Equal to -9. You can see, because they said the third and the 8th time of an arithmetic progression AP are -9. You put -9. Call this one equation 2. Now let's look at the second statement. 8th time of AP of an arithmetic progression is 26. So the second one is A, then plus. Now n will now be 8. Look at it. Then -1 will give you 7. 7 times D, we have 7D, which will give us then 26. So we have 26. Then equation 3. Now if you look at this one critically, it looks like a simultaneous equation. So we now solve it simultaneously. We solve it up there. So I will say let's use elimination method. Elimination method. So take away this from this 0. So take away this from this, we have -5D. So this is elimination method. Take away this from this 0. Take away this from this, we give us -5. Now take away this from this one. So this one will give us 3, then 17. This one will give us 17 because 26. Take away. So this one will give 35. This will give you 35 because this one will be -9 and -26. This one will give us 35. So 35 minus 35. So as you can see, this one it will give us -9, then -26. So that's why this one is 36. Don't mind the plus. You are subtracting this from this. So now we now divide both sides by -5 to get D -5. So this minus will cancel minus, then 5 will cancel. D will give us 7. The minus cancel minus. So 35 divided by 7. So therefore the common difference is 7. Now from here now we can then find the what? We can then find the A, which is the first time. First time means A. A is the first time. Use any equation, either this equation or this equation. You can use anyone. So I decide to use equation 2 now. So now we now have A plus 2D equal to minus 9. So we now have, what is our A? A is unknown, then plus 2 bracket 7, then equal to minus 9. So we have A, then 2 times this, we have 14. 14 equal to minus 9. So we have A is equal to minus 9, then minus 14. When you take it to the other side. So we now have A equal to minus 23. Now A is equal to minus. So therefore, the common difference D is equal to 7, and the what? The first time equal to minus 23. So here is the answer for this particular question, which is in 2007. So by special grace of God, and on Monday we are going to shoot another live video. So we will send we will just go back to the A1 success. We will tell you the exact time that we are going to shoot a live video. So don't forget to share, like, and comment. So thank you.